I don't know, I might start a series on this channel about like what guns or my thoughts on the guns. So today's video, I'm just gonna make it interesting. I just want to do this one and see how good it could take. But if not, I'll still make more. But yeah, this one I'm gonna be talking about the Renetti, which is, you know, a really good pistol in my opinion in Modern Warfare. Because in my opinion, I feel like this and the 357 are like my favorite guns of all time, because I don't really use the M19 much, or 1911, or the X16 at all. They're good pistols, but I feel like the Renetti will dominate all of them, besides probably the Deagle and the 357s, because of the 357s you can run with a snake shot, which is fucking a shotgun at that point. And then the Deagle, I feel the Deagle, basically, if you can fucking hit your shots, then it's like fucking, it's game over. But I feel like the Renetti is basically a contender against the Desert Eagle and the 357s. But I feel like it just dominates the 1911, the M19, and then the X16 because of its fast fire rate. And if you guys put on these attachments, I'm gonna put up on the screen right now, that yeah, I decided to put in the lightweight trigger, so the fire rate could be automatically way faster than it already is, because without the lightweight trigger, the fire rate is already completely fast in the 1911 and all the other two pistols, the X16 or and then M19, already great. And for the rear grip, I would just put the XRK speed grip, because of that aim down speed and everything, and you know, the sprint to fire, but nothing too much. But I decided to put on the burst mode, and it is fucking nutty as hell. Sure, you could put on the other two with the competition or the extended, but I prefer the burst because the fire rate, again, it's just fucking ridiculous. And what more is that the burst, it's basically almost a 1 to 2 shots if you're going for probably the head or not. But this gun is really nutty, including the hardcore. Just like, oh my gosh, I would use this pistol to dominate everybody, just like I would with the 357s, which is my favorite pistol of all time. But the Renetti is really my second favorite, man. It's really that close to being my first favorite. But you know, I prefer the 357s because I love them a little bit more, of the looks of it. But the Renetti, I don't even know what the gun even resembles, or for any gun of that matter, of what pistol it resembles. But you know, I decided to use the tech laser because I wanted, you know, the aim, like the aim stability. I really want to aim as fast as I can than anybody else. And then I use any reflex, but I use the GI Mini reflex because it is personally my favorite. But I think this pistol is really good. It could, you know, I feel like if I had to make a top 5 pistols list, which is already like what, 6 of these pistols, so I would put the Renetti maybe at the top 2 or top 3, because I think for most of the part, people would say either it should be like Deagle at first, 357s, or Renetti. But I feel like Renetti is really maybe the top 2 or top 3 because of its fast fire rate and the attachments that you could put on. I used the Kimbo on it, and I don't think it's really good right there, even though the 357s, and I feel like it's like the only pistol that should be akimboed. You guys can disagree with me on that, about, you know, the X16 could look good on akimbo, or the 1911 can be good for the akimbo. But in my case, I feel like the 357s are better for the akimbo, and the Renetti is already good for being a single pistol with a fast ass fire rate. I feel like you could dominate people with just having this pistol and not use any other gun. Like, I'm telling you, like this footage is already proving you that I get a lot of kills with this pistol because of this fast fire rate. And again, with a 3-round burst, it's just like boom, boom. But it does take maybe 1 to 2 or maybe 3 shots if I'm not really careful of where I'm aiming and everything. But yeah, I feel like this Renetti pistol is really good. I love it how it is, even without the fast fire rate attachments. It's already fast how it is. The speed is really key that you really need to use on this weapon. I would suggest either rocking a shield if you're going for primary, if you want to use the pistol more, or if you want to go with a good Russian class with an SMG and everything. I would suggest to use the Renetti and these attachments how it is to be really fast, so you can, you know, be faster with your enemies. But yeah, I would have to rate this pistol a a good old stack. I'm gonna rate these weapons further on out of 5 because I keep doing listing of rankings of things out of 10. So yeah, I would rate this pistol a perfect out of 5 out of 5. Nothing too much that I can complain here. You can, you know, twist, you can mix and match whatever you want, but you know, the Renetti is really a good, decent pistol, and I feel like, you know, everybody should really get to the point when they're like the last level is like, I think it's max 46, right? And the last attachment is literally the burst mode, and the burst mode is just nutty. So again, you guys should go you know, use it and everything. And again, if you guys have watched, if you guys have used the pistol, please let me know down below in the comment section. If not, that's a-okay with me. I'm going to be doing this with other guns that have came out during the previous season. So the next gun I'm going to be doing is the SKS. I'm going to do, like, you know, the Ram, the Hogler, other guns that came out in the previous 2 seasons. And then I'm going to move on to guns like, you know, all the ARs, all the ARs, pistols, and all that shit and everything. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of this, please share this video and everything. If not, that's okay. Again, comment down below your opinions about the Renetti. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ghost, and I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. And I will see you all, lovely ladies and gentlemen, in the next one. Peace.